You know, the sad thing about this diaspora war that is happening right now is that we think that we are busy fighting people who are not like us. We're fighting people who are from different countries, from different origins, when in reality, we are just hurting our own brothers and sisters because we are all one. We all come from the same melting pot. I think with the rise of social media, we have really seen the divide. There is a huge divide. There's a separation. It is African Americans versus Africans, Africans versus Caribbeans, Caribbeans versus who knows who. It's just a circle, a vicious circle that never ends. And I find it interesting because this is how it was meant to be. When the colonizers came and took Africans from Africa, literally stole them and sent them to different foreign countries, they wanted that divide to be there. They wanted that separation to be there. And it's been achieved and it continues to be achieved. They never wanted African people or Black people as a whole to be united because unity means power. And that would be a threat to so many things and to so many people. If you're watching my channel for the first time, hi, my name is Benita. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Listen, I'm an African born and raised, and I'm very proud of my continent, my country. I'm proud of my culture and what Africa represents. But I want you to know that me making this video is not to take sides and to just defend African people and to say that, oh, Africans are correct, Africans are right. Everyone has a story to tell, and everyone's views and thoughts and opinions are different. For me, I just think that fighting each other is pointless. I think that we have bigger issues to worry about. Instead of fighting each other, we could be using all that energy to actually make something, to make a change, to do something for our people. There's so many things to tackle within this video, but today I specifically want to talk about a topic that was trending this past week or these past 2 weeks. So in case you were not aware, there's this girl, a Black American girl, who went to get her hair braided at an African braiding salon. And she took a picture and she was just talking about how she loved her hair. Her hair was well done. But people didn't like the fact that she referred to the African braiding salon as the Africans did my hair, or I went to the Africans to get my hair done. And that thread on Twitter just opened the door to another unnecessary fight between Black Americans and African people. So the main issue here is that African people felt that it was disrespectful and not right for people to be referring to the African braiding salons as the Africans. Um, Honestly, when I saw the post at first, I was also a bit like, the Africans? Because to me, it just didn't sound right as an African person. Africa has been associated with so much negativity, hate. At some point, being an African was considered not cool, dirty. You were considered dirty, you were considered poor, like you were considered not human, right? And it's something that was used to really look down on people that actually came from Africa. And sometimes it is still used today. And also, African people felt like, why are you referring to us as the Africans when Africa is a continent? It's not a country. We all come from different countries. At least refer to me by my country of origin. Now, on the other side, the American people, or the woman specifically, was saying that, but for years and years and years, that's what the African braiding salons have called themselves. Like that's what they put on the window. They are known as the Africans, and so that's what we refer to them as. And we don't think that there's anything wrong with us referring to them as the Africans. We've been referring to them as the Africans, and so we're going to continue referring to them as the Africans because you guys are just whining unnecessarily. And when I saw these back and forths in the comments, I was just like, guys, like this is something that can be easily resolved. But the thing is, people are refusing to understand each other. As an African person, I understand where African people are coming from and how they feel like their voices are not being heard. They're expressing themselves and they're saying that, listen, we don't feel comfortable with this. At least call us this instead. And then you have the American people who are saying, but your own people are the ones that put it on their shops, and it's never been a problem before, so why is it a problem all of a sudden? Like, you guys are just finding things to fight about and complain about. So in my opinion, I just feel like if a group of people express that they do not want to be called by a specific name, I feel like we need to respect that. Whether it's African people, African American people, Caribbean people, it doesn't matter who it is. We need to be willing to listen to the concerns of other people and try our best to accommodate other people, even if it's something that we're not used to. What we need to understand is that before we never had social media, but now with social media, like, everything is just out in the open, and we get to see these small what you might consider minor details that actually have a huge impact. So even though you might be comfortable doing something, or you might be comfortable saying something, and you've been saying these things for a long time, times have changed and people now are able to voice their opinions. So instead of saying I went to get my hair braided at the Africans, just say I went to get my hair braided at an African salon. And then when you're at the African salon, get to know where those people are from. And then you can say I got my hair braided by a Congolese lady, or I got my hair braided by a Nigerian lady. It sounds more respectful when it's said that way than just when you say I went to get my hair braided at the Africans. I think that this topic is such a deep topic, and there's just so much to uncover when it comes to the Diaspora War. But I just wish we could come together and actually unite, because can you imagine how much stronger we would actually be as a people if we stopped trying to hurt each other, stop trying to one up each other, or stop trying to prove that we are better than the other person. Because at the end of the day, we're all the same. We all come from the same place. That's the thing. But yeah, I think that it's gonna take a long time. I don't know if it will ever happen. I hope it does, but I think we can try and make like small changes individually. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share today, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.